We're going to do the random question generator interview here. So let's just go. We'll do 3 of these. Short and sweet, if you're lucky. Okay, here we go. Random. No, we'll go with okay. If you could assign one household chore to someone else, what would it be? Could assign one household chore. All right, first off, I think it has to be admitted that in this particular household around here, we're not real big on chores. So, and it's not like a deep philosophical thing. It's basically group collective negligence. So, a lot of stuff that normally would get taken care of with chores doesn't get done, basically. So this is a difficult question. One household chore. So what? Well, I mean, yeah, to someone else. So now I got to think of the chores that I do. What chores do I even friggin' do? That's wow. Okay, first let's see if I can think of one. Once in a blue moon, I'll vacuum. When company's coming and Nikki's like doing a ton of preparation and cooking. Okay, I'm just getting the list down here. Getting a list of what chores do I do. I pick up during the COVID shutdown. I'm generally the one to pick up take-in food. I basically like that because the places we go are very organized, very little contact. You just, you pay by card over the phone and you just like pick it up and it's a pleasure. So I wouldn't want to get rid of that. We might be about at the end here. What chores? Oh, okay. Mowing the back lawn. That's it. Mowing the back lawn. And also doing the weed whacking in the far back. I would have whoever is willing to do that. That would be probably Noah, who mows the front lawn, because that's easier. If I could assign it. Okay, someday. The way that would work now is the assignment would, it would be kind of duress, which we don't seem to do a lot of around here. So this is a painful question. It just gets at certain negligence where I live. Hits me where I live. Let's go on to the next one. What was your last aha moment? Okay, my last aha moment. I mean, I feel like this is sort of cheating because I've kind of talked about on a previous recording this thing about juggling. I had this. I'm going to give it another shot because I don't think I explained it that well last time. And that I think still pretty much rates as my last aha moment. So I'm trying to learn. I'm on the juggling learning curve, and I'm kind of moving up from beginner towards that much coveted intermediate level. And one of the things I'm trying to learn is the shower. So I can do the most basic thing, the most basic pattern, sort of braids, weaves. That I got that pretty down. And some other things. But I'm trying to learn the shower, which goes like it's kind of a circular pattern here, like that. And your two hands are kind of doing similar but different things. I mean, the cascade, both hands are basically doing the same kind of thing. Catch, throw through the middle, sort of scoop and catch. But with the shower, my dominant hand is my right hand, and what I have to do is throw up and then catch the incoming from my left hand that's coming in from the side. So throw, catch with my right hand. My left hand is doing throw to the side, catch. So there's a throw catch on both sides, and they kind of happen. I still haven't quite gotten the timing on this, but because they're really doing different things, I noticed that in the beginning, even though I took this YouTube lesson, Taylor Glenn has wonderful videos, and I'm starting to she breaks it down, very helpful. But I realized at a certain point it was like mentally painful to me, especially when I was practicing on my front lawn. So sometimes there'd be passersby. When you try this particular thing, you really kind of spastic about it. I mean, it just looks like you have never juggled and you're completely uncoordinated. But more than that, I found that I was having difficulty just even getting my mind around what it was that I was supposed to do. I couldn't envision it. And my aha moment was that in a broader sense, in life, even more generally, in order to act and internalize and perform in a certain way so that you learn something, you first have to be able to envision it, to form that basic level of understanding where you can kind of imagine it happening. And I thought that was pretty good. I thought, yeah. And I'm slow. I'm getting closer to doing the shower, just in case you're wondering. But I think the aha has applications far beyond that. Okay, we'll keep it brief. I'm happy to expand on that at another time. Right. Next one. Boom. What food have you never tried? I'm pretty adventurous when it comes to trying food. I never tried like a type of food or a particular. I had alligator tips or whatever, alligator tail in Soho many years ago in New York. Fried up, tasted like chicken, inevitably. It was not bad. Had octopus. I had this is foods that I have tried. All right, so this I would have been happy to list. Maybe this is the closest. I did have some mystery sort of dish when I was in Mexico City on Amityville 3D, and I was like the only guy at the table. There was a bunch of women, some actresses had come in, and I was, I picked them up from the airport, and we went to the restaurant. And their moms were there, and I think Lori Loughlin was in the crowd, and her mom. I don't know if she's like in jail now because of the college admission. This was like decades later that she probably. None of us saw that coming. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm getting off the subject. We were eating, and Candy Clark, who I think had played like David Bowie's girlfriend in some other movie. She was in this Amityville 3D, and she was at the table, and she ordered this thing called beef parts. And I ordered butterfly shrimp, which was slightly breaded at this really nice old restaurant in Mexico City. Maybe the name will come to me. Anyway, the Cafe Bellinghausen. Really nice place. Really good Wiener Schnitzel. I don't know if it's still around. This was in 1983. And she looked at my dish, and they brought her this thing. It looked like, some kind of cutlet, something with a lot of brown gravy on top. She looked at her stuff sort of dubious. Do you mind if I trade with you? And I'm like the lowly PA, and I'm trying to be the good guy. This is my first feature. And I was like, sure, So I give her my wonderful looking butterfly shrimp. I think it was quite good. Maybe I had had a bite, but that was fine with Candy Clark. She was venturesome, but not that venturesome because she gave me her beef parts. So the waiter, we had a career waiter with a mustache, and he came to the table, and I said, do you mind telling me what beef this is? And he looked us all over, all the ladies and me, and perfect, kind of theatrical pause, and he said to me, use your imagination. So it was bull's balls. They were not bad. They were a little sort of spongy. With the gravy and stuff, they were more edible. I think I was pretty game. I kind of had them. So that doesn't quite. What food have I never tried? That would have been a food that I never would have tried. That's as close as we're going to get at the moment because we got to move on. But now you know. Bull's balls. Cafe Bellinghausen. That happened. That was a thing.